Did you see the Olympics?
No.
University Olympics?
No. I was completely without television. I didn't get any news.
I didn't see the games, the competences, but sports journalist
Yeah.
says that Mexico's participation was better than the last games.
Mm-hmm.
They have more medals.
Okay.
This kind of games, Mexico invest too much resources, but in the world competences different as the universities,
Yes.
we don't have enough good results. Like the Olympics or on other tournaments. At least we have progress in one competition, university games. Germany participates in these Olympics, in these games.
I don't know. I think yes. Why not? Near my hometown in Cologne, 30 kilometers away from my hometown, there is a university for sports. So well-known university.
Okay.
A lot of coaches learned there,
Okay.
make their license. But this football for coaching license is independent from university.
Okay.
They only using the same rooms and teachers.
They're going to start a tournament here in the hotel. A football tournament.
Yeah, you told me yesterday.
It starts on the next month, in July.
Yeah.
I think the hotel is about to get the uniforms for players. And
Oh. So you make it really professional.
yeah, it's a organized tournament.
Yeah.
these days, the last days, I was thinking to go and see my friend. I have a friend who I sometimes talk about some publish in a magazines. I was thinking to go and see a friend Flores, to write an article. He's a partner who gives me the articles to write. But the things seems are not going very good for el Partido de la Revolución Democrática. Members of this political party are going to another political parties or taking a different direction. Even the presence in the Congress, today the presence in the Congress, in the Senate, most of the figures of this political party, they turn their preferences. I think they went to another political party. Doesn't matter the PRD, they impulse as a candidates, they turn their preferences. That's what a friend who lives near from here tells me. This friend was a candidate last elections. And if these circumstances are happening, probably inside of the political party here in this state, things are not going very well. That means probably there's not enough resources to publish the magazines or the articles. I don't know, but I'm going to talk to him. Drastic changes.
Yes, in Germany a lot of good newspapers will close forever. Really, really good newspapers. With a lot of journalistic knowledge. But in these days nobody reads, or too less people read newspapers. Everybody is only looking into the internet, having short articles you can read in 10 seconds and you're finished. All the things change. Nobody has.
Yeah, commercial practices are changing. We talk about some commercial centers, but maybe the press, too, magazines, the way they publish.
Yes.
And about young people about to learn.
Yeah.
Is
I talked with some teachers. There are no not much teachers left, but in my old school when I was where I learned 6 years, and I finished the school. I talked with some teachers there, and they told me it is completely different now. The teachers cannot teach the things they did for 30 years ago. The level of education is much lower than 30 years ago.
Okay. And of course there's different techniques to teach.
Yes, of course, yeah. And of course they have also to change the way to teach, because the things that we did in my time didn't work today. Nobody can do it. I had teachers, they were old and they didn't live now. They died. I had teachers, they teach every year the same to every classes. They never change their lessons. They made it one time, and then they repeat it every year for the same class.
Okay.
And yeah, it was learning and knowing. You didn't develop something by yourself. You get the information, you have to store it, and yeah, that's it.
Okay.
That was in my time. Okay, yes, it is 35 years ago. I think a lot of things changed there.
Okay. Yeah, and, now the way to make comments, to make a publish, to make a notice about some issues or subjects are also different.
Yeah. And I must say, really, I'm getting old. I don't understand some things that the young people do. I only try, I always try to be updated, and I download some apps that are popular, most popular in the internet. I open this app and I don't know what it is good for. But it makes no sense. But it is millions of users all over the world have installed it. I see functions. Yes, you can make some pictures. You can change some pictures. You can chat with pictures. Yeah. But I think it's important for the young people.
Yeah, it's true, but it's different ways to expose, to show and ideas, thoughts.
Yeah, but I did it too. But I shared with my friends in real.
Okay.
I have now, I think, 15, 20 people. They are my friends. I really can call them friends. They would help me if I have some problems, or I help them. For example, when they move or something like this. We are always meeting. We are sometimes going together for vacations. I know these people since 35 years, and I will know them and visit them until the end of my life.
Yeah, social practices are changing too.
Yes, extremely.
Social practices are changing, but about acknowledgement or about to know, there's different ways to learn. As example, yesterday I took some clients from the hotel. I took them to the airport because it's a family who came from a state, from a city called León, located in Guanajuato state. And there is a marriage with a daughter, and they have plans to go to Acapulco. So I took them to the airport and I told them my experiences about this destiny, this city, the Pacific. So I told them where to went. I suggest some places about the experience I have, because I used to work in Acapulco. I used to work as a guide. So tourists can consult travel agencies. They consult different ways of information in networks, but to share some experiences about places each one knows is a different way to make a comment, to share information about this destiny, this example, tourist information. Because I told them about some places where to went, where to go, some restaurants, some places to go. And it's different.
Yeah, I heard Acapulco must be really empty there. They must have a lot of problems there with tourism. They are the tourists stay completely away from Acapulco. A lot of bars and restaurants and hotels has to close. Yeah, it's a city on certain place with the most kills in the world.
Yeah, well, people are changing their preferences about tourists too.
Yeah, there's a lot of crime. That's the problem. There are more than 20 cartels fighting against them. Must be really dangerous. After sundown, nobody goes out. And they kill on daylight. They rob and kill. I know the government sent over 10,000 people, police or military there to when I see a lot of police and military running around. That's not relaxing.
No, it's not.
I don't know. I've never been there, but I checked for, and I see on the internet you found a lot of cheap hotel rooms, and because they have a really problem now. There are no more tourists coming in.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. Once I comment about to choose some destinies to go in the Republic. But yesterday I took these clients of the hotel.
Yep.
So I share the information I know about these places where they can go.
Yep.
And about to learn, about to share information, about to share knowledgement. Experience is important. It's important. It's one way to learn.
And what I see with the young people, they start to learn a job in our company. I don't know. I always have the feeling they show not much interest for their job. They want to learn.
It's true. It's true. Mexico, in each period, sometimes there's an opportunity to young people to learn a kind of a work, a kind of a job.
I had a colleague, a young technician, the same programmer like me. He's doing the same job. He came to our company and stays there 2 or 3 years. He goes. He's no longer there. A young man, 23, I think, when he started. Well educated. He had a good. He made a good job. When he did his job, you never could be sure he will come today at work. Every morning we make jokes in our department. Oh, is it coming? Oh, it's 8:15, so the work begins. Oh, he came sometimes 8:30, 9 o'clock. Everybody starts at 8 in our company. He came late, or he don't came a day, then he was sick for 3 days, then he came working, then he didn't came on Monday again, then he called my boss and says, oh yeah, I need a day holiday, a day free.
Yeah.
After a half year, all his 30 days of vacation are gone.
Yeah, there's besides to have a good capacitation, there has to be other factors to relate with a laboral life for some young
Sorry.
people.
Yeah, sorry, I'm